Hello, everyone, and welcome to CIS 1440 Front-End Web Technologies. I'm just going to go through the syllabus for the class really quick, and then I'm going to go over the week one Welcome and Learning Guide just really quickly with you all. So make sure, if you haven't already, come to the content page on D2L, and you can see the syllabus here. And make sure to read the syllabus fully. This video is not a substitute for reading the syllabus. But my name is Noah Clark. I will be your instructor for this class. Here is my Oakland email, and you can feel free to contact me at this email if you need anything at all. Just reach out. You can also use the Discord server for the class that is set up. You can see the announcements for that if you would like to join that. This course is asynchronous and remote and fully online. So what that means is that you will not be going to a classroom location. Everything will be from home, and all of the lectures will be pre-recorded and posted for you guys on here. Make sure you read through all of this information here on the syllabus. This will be our textbook for the class Fundamentals of Web Development. So make sure you get that textbook if you don't already have it. And here is the grading policy that I will be using for the course. Each of the projects is worth 100 points. The midterm exam will be worth 100 points. And homework will vary depending on what I have added to the course. Basically, whatever I deem that needs to be added to the course, such as discussion posts or maybe some other things here and there. This is the grading scale. If you would like to know that information. My late policy is that I will accept late assignments. Any assignment after the due date will be considered late. There's a 5% deduction that will be applied for every day that the assignment is late. And after 5 business days, so that would not include Saturday and Sunday, the assignment will no longer be accepted unless I have approved such an exception. So if you know that you will be turning in an assignment late, please reach out to me and let me know so that way I can still accept your assignment from you guys. And then down here at the bottom is the course schedule for the class. Here you will find all of the readings for the course. You'll see where the midterm is. I have on here when the projects will be assigned. Typically, you'll have a couple weeks to complete the projects, but under the projects when they're assigned, it'll tell you when it is due. And you can see each of the weeks here and each of the topics that we'll be covering for each of those weeks. And note when Thanksgiving recess is right here, this week of the 24th of November. So let's take a look at the week one Welcome and Learning Guide. This will just introduce me. I'm Noah Clark. I'll be instructing this class, give some information and whatnot for you. Some of the things we'll be learning in the class: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React. And at the bottom here, it tells you what you should be doing for this week. So I'd highly recommend there'll be one of these for every week under each week in the content section. Make sure you find the learning guide for the week and you read it fully so you will know exactly what you need to do for the week. So the first thing is to read through the syllabus carefully. Again, this video is not a substitute for reading the syllabus, so please do read through the syllabus fully and read the appropriate chapters based on the syllabus. You will also be able to tell what chapters you're supposed to read for the week, because under the content section, I will have lectures on the PowerPoint slides that are provided by the course textbook. But the syllabus will not steer you wrong, and it will have the information on what chapters you're supposed to be reading what week. Please watch the video lectures that I've posted a link to. Again, I will have lectures on the slides for the reading for the week, but I will also have supplemental videos that I think are very helpful. And I would highly recommend watching those video lectures as well. Join the Discord server if you would like to. It is optional, but I would highly recommend it. You can see the announcements on how to join and how to get into the correct channel for the class. It is a Discord server that is hosted by Dr. Baugh. It's a very effective way to communicate with me as well. So if you wanted to, instead of emailing me, you can message me on Discord or message in the appropriate channel in the server. Make sure you install Visual Studio Code. It is not the same as the Visual Studio IDE. So make sure you are installing Visual Studio Code. If you look down here in my taskbar, actually, it is this blue one right here. This blue icon is Visual Studio Code. So make sure you have that installed. And you should prepare yourself to be self-motivated and ask questions when you have them. And for this week, the only graded assessment that you have is the week 1 introduction. So please do the discussion board for this week. It is very simple. It is just an introduction for yourself. And you don't even need to make a reply this week. So for this week, you will receive full credit, 10 points, for making a post. And in future weeks where there is a discussion, it will be 7 points for an initial post and 3 points for at least one reply. And I'm not super picky. There aren't big requirements on like word count or like paragraph count, but I ask that you do a respectable amount of work for the initial post. And the replies, they don't have to be crazy. They can just be short replies. So it's an easy 10 points for you to get. You don't want to miss out on it. You'll get them multiple weeks of the course. So I would highly recommend making sure to do these each of the weeks. But that will wrap it up for the Welcome and Learning Guide. So make sure you do each of these things. And I will see you guys in the lecture for this week.